And I never would have thought that it could taste this good. Thank God for the man who put it in my hood. It's got me singing melodies I never thought I would. I'm feeling sorry for the homies who be smoking wood. Chop, chop, break it down for a player like me. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm about to find me a woman that ski, 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 ski. I'ma keep smoking till I reach my peak, 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 peak.
Hello, friends.
Or till I'm stuck.
Hello, hello. How are you? Happy Thursday evening. Who do we got? Who's here? Mr. John. Don't work too hard. Hello. Happy Thursday, friends. I hope you are all doing fantastic. Fire got me so tired. I'ma stop, drop, and Thursday night. Give me a sec. Somebody take a trip down to the store. Hurry, please, cause I need some snacks. And how long will it take to get back? Yes, indeed, I'm a little off track. Off this beat, and I'm full of that yak. Oh my God, see more butts. Hello, how are you? And it ain't enough room to fit the other chicks inside. Yeah, my intentions have been to give you a holler here recently, and I sure have not done that at all. To be quite honest with you, my brain's been all over the place here lately, trying to just get back in a space, you know. So we're almost there. But I promise you, I know I owe you a call and a chat soon. I hope you are doing well. My intentions might be to yo, Mr. Dudley Dawson. Seymour, what are you doing? Are you I heard you took a quick exit after me, and I don't want to air anything. I'm saying we should chat soon. I've been intending to. Brother, I'm doing really well, Dudley. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing? Doing damn good. Heading to the gym. Enjoy the gym. I've been needing to go to the gym pretty bad lately too. I went out and disc golfed today. Oh, how good. Just the sunshine and the so good to be back in I don't know, it's like winter's like hibernation mode. I get bad at it. Disc golf, hell yeah. That's super dope, Seymour. I got some discs I can donate to the cause. But yeah, it's a yeah, what a great recreation. I do. I just the motion in general, just getting out there, getting active, doing some. I don't know why I did this because I was not lifting shit. I was throwing, but just getting the movement, you know. Oh, it feels good. Oh, let's go, Dudley. I like winning streaks. Stay on the heater. Oh, I got the fire going on behind me. Getting right through the rest of the cold season. We're almost there. We're almost done. Now? You got your Mexican and Jamaican with those buds of blue. Humboldt County and hydroponic too. Yeah, yeah. I've been trying to be good and not do it, you know? Save the money. doing some good things. Did y'all see, we went to the Honeycomb Hideout with Mr. CBD. I don't know if you guys watched I know both of you, Seymour and Dudley, I know you have, at least in the past, and I don't know how current you stay or listen to or whatever. We have Mr. CBD again. I love this dude, Mark. He's such a good, just cannabis folk.
Take me higher, baby.
Oh, I need to swing I need to swing some clubs.
Do you feel the same weed high that I feel?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm so high. Reefer makes you feel
But
and I'm feeling so right. Roll,
but
let's smoke. I got to get high. I've been high since the last song.
oh yeah. Well, hey, listen, a couple of times here and there. Listen, I need to swing the clubs, so that's where we really need to be swinging. But no, I have, I mean, yeah, you know, I try not to. Let's just say I put some effort to not do it. It's easier said than done.
Makes me fly. If everybody smoked a blunt, relieve the mind, the world could be a better place.
I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you, Seymour. I don't. What the hell was I talking about? Where he said like to be. Oh, I was about to smoke some. Maybe I don't need to. I smoked a Cheech and Chong. Oh, Mr. CBD. God damn it. Yeah, you're right. I'm out of it. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Mark. Yeah, we had such a good time. Mark is one of the coolest dudes. But I went out to a spot. It was a nice invigoration for the cannabis world again. I love this thing. I love the plant. Love doing it. But to see people who are passionate about it in a different way. Mark is a spearhead as far as some of the cool things happening in the hemp space. Mark has been around a lot of it. Hello, Alyssa and Angelo. How are you? Just chatting about old Mr. CBD. How much we all love Mr. CBD. He's honestly, he's a great dude. But that's what we did on the old Elevated News podcast with Two Dope Dudes. His place is great. I was very impressed by it. And he's, you know, I mean, that's it. It's the speakeasy, chill spot. It's a little bit further away from where some of us live currently, so that's the only downfall I would tell you. If a spot like that existed around, and there are a few. I mean, I'll tell you, like, is his name over there in North Aurora, Ignite? That dude has a pretty cool spot. I like him a lot. Very good human also. Yeah, it's like half an hour. Exactly. Not that bad. Once you're on the highway, it's not that bad. And once you get off the highway, it's like kind of like schwap right there, right in there. And a very cool spot. And, you know, he represents a lot of very cool people doing a lot of really cool stuff. So, oh my. But yeah. I love to hear because him and I think hold different perspectives, and it's only because of the general interactions that we have, and also some of the product offerings we've had access to. And for both of us to have such common results across two completely different product offering, and it's not completely different in the sense that obviously hemp and cannabis are the same plant, but it's the access to different types of products. So the amount of maybe ratios isn't the way to explain it, because I've seen some kick-ass ratios coming out of the hemp industry for a very long time, where I mean ratios by the amounts of excess cannabinoids, CBD, CBN, THCV, and real cannabinoid. Not that Delta 8 isn't a real cannabinoid, it definitely is, but cannabinoids that are regularly found in THC-rich environments also. It's not something you're trying to mimic anything with or get close to represent as. It's a different thing, but it is existent on that plant. So, yeah, CBD in abundance is really cool. And then for the non-intoxicating side of this to be something that he's really focused on this year is super neat. To be almost the... for a lack of better terminology, because we can associate things so closely, to be kind of the Narcan booth of cannabis, to be the thing like where people who have overdone some stuff can find some comfort. It's super neat. I like that he's trying to take a different direction with this, and it's, you know, when I first heard it, for everybody who's probably a consumer of something, like for all of us who consume THC regularly, to hear somebody talk about being the let's not get high side of it, it's like, okay, well, are you mocking what we're doing? No, it's actually the most respect you can give to it for somebody who's a pure advocate of this plant, to also look at it and accept that it has its negative parts as well, like especially in the over intoxication realm of things. We've all heard of greening out. We know that it's true. We've seen, maybe you or somebody else around you has seen somebody consume too much THC and then they kind of just fish out, you know. But it is a it's something that doesn't necessarily have to happen. I always try, I think, and a lot of us, especially, I would imagine Seymour can speak to this as well. Anybody who works in cannabis regularly doesn't want to misrepresent the thing. So everybody says stuff like low and slow, don't hurt yourself, take half of that, take a quarter of that, just cut it down. Like, find the smallest denomination that can do and give you the effects, and then go with that, because why would you use any more? So yeah, I don't know, proper use is a beautiful thing, and I think that's more commonly spoken about even when people misrepresent cannabis, like where it's not that they misrepresent it in a trying to be a jerk kind of way or whatever, it's that you've over talked the simplicities of it, the methods of ingestion and the different cannabinoids that people can commonly measure. And then you started to talk about terpenes, and even then, like, sativa and indica is more of a thing that, like, a bud tender should know about, and not that the consumer should know about it. And it's not that the consumer shouldn't understand that there's both of them. It's that the consumer should say, I'm looking for something to help me sleep, or I'm looking for something to help me, and that's assuming that they aren't looking for trying to get as blasted as they humanly can, which is another aspect of this plant that fine, perfectly fine. I respect the just pure THC side of this also. It's not pure. Maybe I like a nice saturation of excess cannabinoids and terpenes as well, and flavonoids, you know? But yeah, nice to be around Mark and nice to get that
the strangest secret in the world.
not so aggressively you have to be intoxicated aspect of it.
Not long ago, Albert
yeah.
Schweitzer, the great
But and again, like his respect for the laws are set out there, and so long as the laws aren't changing, then you should change. Not you individually, but the times should change, and people should get more on board. There are people who are lingering in between black market and gray market, and they're just on the edge of like being completely legal by getting their hemp licensing. And you know, I mean, is that to put a lot of eggs into a basket that may not pan out in the long run? I don't think you have to put a lot of eggs into this basket, though. I think it allows you the ability to be above water and you know, hold integrity to representing the plant without having to jump through a bunch of loopholes or to force your end consumer into some strong arming of taxation. And you know, I think this is the part where every time you're like, oh, the tax talk again, it's not. That's a very true reason as to why some of this thing is still as gross as it is, and why so few people are willing to take part in the market. It's overpriced by initial cost because of lack of entry to growers, and then it's grossly overtaxed at the back end of it, where it's not that the government couldn't use the tax money to do whatever they're doing with the money. I'm sure they would take mountains of the money if the money was available for them to take. But it's the idea that like there's still incarceration for cannabis, and they're allowed to profit off of millions of pounds of sales. It's weird. I mean, you know, I don't know. So to find somebody who is pioneering, or and there's other people doing it, but to be willing to do so much for so little, and it's, you know, yeah, it's hard because how the hell do you market some of these things, and how do you like, and you do it on a grassroots way, and you just be the best when you're there, and that's what I think our friend does the best. He is just the absolute best when you're there. But I kudos to him for helping bridge the gap between the black market, the gray market, the legal market, and then the understanding of all of them. What is up, drummer? Shit, that was wild. I double clicked buttons. What's up, drum? I was looking at coming to that show on the 22nd. My buddy Jimmy hit me up and said, hey, dude, I think this is your friend's show. We should go to this. I just saw it pop up, and I think I'm going to be in Michigan for some family stuff. So let me find out. But I was pumped. I was like, hell yeah, let me just see what's up. And then I went and asked, and I was like, whoa, shit, hold on. But for everybody who doesn't know, drummer has a show, Lombard, not that far away here, with the Smashed Atoms. And hey, listen, all drummers bands are fantastic, but this Smashed Atoms, now they're something. I like them. The other day I had a random playlist going through, and again, your song came through, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. You know, got a little singy. I'll do that. O'Neill's. That's it.
Things were looking bad. Seemed like total silence was the only friend I had.
Oh, also playing with Peaceful Dragon, the other band. Oh, shit. Now I'm super sad that I can't be there. I was down.
And it was 12 o'clock.
I've been walking down Nostalgia Alley here the last couple of days. I went out and visited some old friends at the car dealership, seen some good old buddies. It's crazy to see people that are still kicking ass 15 years later in the same business. You know? Yeah, it's wild.
It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I did?
Talked to a couple of good friends. Oh my God, drum.
No, I'm just trying.
I mean, you would guess if I told you in this manner. I talked to somebody today for 1.5 hours. And it's somebody that I have not talked to in a healthy amount of time. It is our buddy, Dan the Man. I was so pumped to have... I've talked to a lot of people here lately. I ran into Joe the other day in a parking lot. Derek called me out of the blue. It was Tan. Love this man. What a cool human. You know what he told me? He said, you know, I think a lot of people now, sometimes you're just talking random to your friends or whatever, and everybody talks about the wild times going on because it feels like there's some wild shit happening. But he said something and I said something, and you know what his answer was? Love. You know what my answer was? Love. That's it. How do we fix all this shit? Just some love. Just make sure everybody knows they are loved. I'll love you the same way. Doesn't matter what you are. Doesn't matter what you believe in. Doesn't matter what. It's okay. I want you to believe in what you believe in unless it's deteriorating you, unless it's hurting you. You know? And then if that's the case, it's not that I don't want you to believe in it. It's that I want you to healthy believe. Don't be so. Just love yourself and love the people around you. We can do this. We'll find some peace in it. Once it's love, it's just naturally peace. And that's what y'all have heard me say it a million times, back, forth, up, down, all the division, all the different things that we claim ourselves to be, religions and sports teams and whatever. That, you know what, doesn't matter, love. And you know what's really loving? The damn plant. Everybody says it. That's my girlfriend, Mary Jane. Doesn't ever talk back. Always there for me. Got my back. Love Mary Jane. Yeah, that's love. Love. What we all need. And it was really cool to chat with some of the old. He asked about you. He said, "How's she doing?" I said, "Fucking fantastic. You know, always great." I hope you're great. Well, that's why I claimed to him, you know. But he was surprised that I re-entered the market. Was not surprised that I re-exited the market. You know. Oh, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to re-enter the market. Makes me a re-re, if you ask me. But I'm doing it again, I think, you know. There is something about it that's real nice, real addictive. But I think it's addicting in the way that, like, how do we spread the culture of cannabis within the market that is so disgraced the culture of cannabis already? And, you know, without being resentful or mad or anything, I'm not. I'm love. Thank you. Thanks for representing this, and thanks for some of you making some really good products, giving access to a lot of people who deserve access to cannabis, and some who have struggled to find it in the past, and some who have had to go to shady characters. Great. Thanks for giving them the market and the space to buy the thing that all of us deserve access to from the beginning. Now, if you could quit criminalizing anybody for possession, ingestion, anything, just please, like, yeah, this, you know, that's it. Love. Just love. Man. Easy enough concept. But, so I told him, I'm like, you know, Dan, I talked to you for, what, how's long it been here? Oh my God, we've been on the phone for over an hour. I've been talking to you for over an hour. Do you want to know the whole reason I called you? Was to literally tell you how great of a person I think you are. It's literally it. I swear to God, it's the whole purpose. I called a couple of people in my phone just to say thanks. I happened to scroll past Dan's name, and there was one other guy that was right there, just kind of next to each other, and I went, man, you know what? I need to talk to these people. Sent them some love. That's it. Sometimes I think reach out to the people that that you know that you love, and that you know, hope they love you back. I think that's it. Good little, hey, mutual love. Wait, what? Wow. Wow. Drum, are you still not? Are you employed again or no?
What I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, really wanna zig a zig.
Ah.
If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, I better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time.
Unemployed.
Get your act together, we could be just fine.
Yep.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want.
Sorry
what
to
you
hear
really,
it.
really want.
Unless it's a good thing. I've enjoyed the last couple of days of just being a little bit slower about life. You know, for a while there, like, I actually honestly feel like there was like chest pains and brain fog and like so much anxiety that it was causing me like I mean, like I don't know how to explain it, wooziness. Like, I'm just too much, man. To be stressed out or worried about more shit than you can humanly handle, and like, I don't know. I think I try to be pretty cool and calm, collected. You know, I don't try to fly off the handles for much, and I can handle quite a beating. You know, so like, whatever. But Jesus Louise, some of these people.
Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. You've got to give. Taking is too easy.
Yeah, and Drum, I mean, you know, for me, it's not even about like, and I think that's it. It's been a lot of times in my time.
Easy V doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, you'll see. Slam your body down.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, we're all replaceable. I promise you that. In the job space, in the well, you have to be, right? Because if you're a business, you have to keep on moving the business forward. And the skill set that's required to do some of these jobs isn't like the most intricate, but it is knowing all of the nuances at times that makes you very specialized and very good at what you do. That is like, it is pretty irreplaceable. Like, there's, you'll never find 100% the match, right? And like, I think that's what the deterioration of businesses is over time. You get somebody that's 120% at the beginning, then the next person maybe tries to give 100%, and the next person can only give 80. You know, I think it's just this deterioration, but like, well, and that's literally what Drum said right there. Don't kill yourself for a job that will replace you by the next week. 110%. If you were dead tomorrow morning, what would the job space that you worked in do? I can reassure you, if I was at this place, they would just move the fuck on. It would just be the next day. Well, and that's it, Drummer. That's what I'm saying. To take all of the skills as one package, and to a lot of us have the skills, but then that's also too. Don't sell yourself short. There's always another space to do the work in. There's always another space that those skills can be used. Yeah, hell no, that's awesome. Well, and that, you know, like, you know, I'd be lying to you if I told you I didn't hit the samples a little bit harder for the last few weeks, knowing that, like, my time was just, it was limited. I literally told the person, I said, I'm going at 110, 120%. How long can somebody do that for? I'm not trying to act cool or nothing. Like, it's okay. I'm not mad. And Alyssa and Angelo, you couldn't say it more perfectly. The moment a door closes, another one opens. I got a job offer a couple of days after getting out of the market, and I've, you know, there's still a negotiation out there, and I think that's it too. This is the first time I felt comfortable negotiating for myself up front, and instead of just accepting. Initially, when I heard the offer, I was like, I'm super whatever. But then I slept on it for a night. I talked to a couple of friends that are close to me, and I said, you know what? Drummer, you didn't know? Oh, God, here we go. All right, let me tell you a quick story. Yeah, Drum, I could possibly get into that. Next week, we might have to set up a lunch or something. I do have an offer out on the table. I've been negotiating again, trying to get myself back, but I'm too confident in my skills to be blatantly disrespected, and I was disrespected. Regardless of if I owned my faults through the process, but I'm too old, man. And I say too old like old is a bad thing. I'm too experienced to have somebody backhandedly speak to me, and then to undermine my skills. And you know, my validation was coming from the wrong places, I think. I was being validated by state inspectors and co-workers and things, which was fine. But I was lacking the validation of senior leadership, and we were playing two different games, right? The one that I play is one of compliance and genuine education, right? Which will leave you with more loyalty, but will leave you with less. You're probably not going to make as much money off of each of the people that's coming through as consistently. And some of the big spenders just, I can tell you where they went. I've been telling y'all where they went. They went down the street to the other place that's doing it better. But they're doing it better because of the way they offer the experience. The experience that we offer, and I've talked about this a lot, has been very cold. It's not cannabis, right? And when everybody's actually going to buy cannabis and to exist in a cannabis store and whatever, they want to be sold cannabis. They don't want to be sold some sale process. They don't want to be sold some fake inflated numbers. That doesn't matter. Is this good or not? And when I even watched my senior leadership come through and try to represent the product on during a sale, it was very retail. It was very, oh, this is 90+%, 96, 97% pure. This stuff is super good. It's one of the best you can get. And like, why wouldn't you want, like, I mean, some of these other, like, you know, some of the strain names are just some of the best that you could have, you know? I'm like, okay, so strain names don't matter, especially when we're talking about carts that are faked to begin with. The second thing is, like, what is 96% pure anything? What is, okay, so if it's 96% pure THC, what is the other 3%? And if the other 3% is flavonoids, terpenoids, whatever, what is the what am I getting, right? And what you're getting is a retail experience, according to them. And that's fine, right? You get to feel warm and cozy because you know you got THC in a lot of it, and you got the flavor that you preferred the most. Whether you called it peach or whether you called it push, it doesn't really matter. You got to say your favorite flavor name, and then, like, you were the one who chose it, though. And the reason why you're getting duped a bunch is because 7 people carry the same strain name or the same flavor name, and you don't really know which one is which and which one was on sale last time. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Try this one this time. It's about the same. It's all blueberry at the end. Oh, Alyssa, 1,000%. Well, I was just recently in Michigan last weekend, and it's hard for me to not want to buy stuff to bring home, right? And, like, I try my hardest not to. To be very honest with everybody out there, there's obviously that thing. It's just the risk of driving through Indiana. And do we push the limits sometimes, bring a little bit of something back and, like, whatever? I'm not out there buying pounds. I never would. But if I make it back with a couple extra joints and shit, I might do that every once in a while. A few extra vape pens and shit, I might do that. But I'm also not buying, 10 1-gram carts for $80, right? Like, and it's not that that's good or bad or indifferent. It doesn't matter. It's that I don't need to. I'm not trying to hoard or stockpile, or hustle anything, like. And it's not that it matters if you do or don't. It is that genuinely, when you're in this experience, it's hard to not want to spend more money. It's hard to not want to experience a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And how cheap is it? Fine, throw one of them in there. Oh, it's only 10 more bucks. Throw one of those in there. What's the tax rate? 18%? Ah, fuck it. That's way better than the 40 I'm getting whacked back at home. Doesn't even feel that bad. Throw it in there, and, like, you become... I mean, while I've been there, I'm, like, so satisfied by my purchases. I feel like I go home and I look at it and I go, whoa, this is way more than I need. Like, I can't smoke all of this while I'm here. Like, and I'm only going there to buy stuff to smoke while I'm there, right? But then, like, by the time you're done, you got a few extra packs of joints and you got a few extra vape pens. You can't smoke I smoke 1 fucking gram vape pen in a weekend, right? I bought 6 of them. Different companies, different carts, whatever, just trying some shit. And it's just so much better of an experience. So I don't blame anybody. I understand. And for anybody who is, it's not stockpiling to be some, like, whatever. It's to make sure you don't have to keep taking these long trips back across invisible borders that you become a criminal while you're traveling, and it's within, you know, like a nap's worth of time. It's like not that far away from one another. You know what I mean? It's like it's so sad that this is what this plant is, right? While I was in Oregon, that was like one of the coolest. I mean, I was buying, you know, packs of joints. You know, they're $10, right? And I mean like multi packs, 10 joints per. They just have so much. It's such an abundance, and it's not even that bad. The high end stuff you're buying, you know, it's $20 instead of 10, right? You're like, okay, what's the most expensive one? And they're like, this one right here. It's it. All right, I'll take them. But yeah, it is cool to be able to experience cannabis in that capacity, and to have the Cheesecake Factory menu that I constantly heard everybody talk about. That's what it is, a Cheesecake Factory menu. So much of everything. Just, what do you want? Edibles? Oh, there's gummies and chocolates and pretzels and popcorn and cookies and Rice Krispie treats and puppy chows and jardinera and dude, there's literally all different kinds of edibles. Oh, what do you want? Joints? We've got infused, non-infused, barrel rolled, cone, keef covered. Just what do you want? We've got it for you. It's our medicine, and sometimes we're to buy our things. Here we have to go there. Oh, listen, you know, that is the part for me when it gets really difficult, and why I want to see Illinois' market progress so bad. Why I'm not as offended trying to be part of it, to try and help it progress, right? Like, and it's at what cost? It's at the cost of people who can afford it right now. For those who cannot afford it, it's unfortunate. And for those who can't afford it, to have access to this thing not that far away, yeah, I just hate the risk. It just drives me nuts to think that somebody, for literal medicine, for something that they are taking to stop their seizures, for somebody that's taking this thing to try and help them treat their cancer, or to stop the symptoms of any fucking autoimmune disease, or to, you know, any, like, it's just any chronic illness, right? The fact that we can say chronic in front of it means that it probably will not go away and is not going away, right? Like, it's just, it's there. There's something that this person's living with, and if they're treating that illness and the symptoms of that illness with results, who the fuck are we to tell anybody no? Or to hold back access, or to, like, limit access, or to have it be so expensive? Like, it's just disappointing. Somebody very close to me, somebody that I love, had some heart issues recently, went to the doctor, and the medication that they try to put him on is $500+ a month. They have insurance, and whatever, insurance only covers so much, right? And they've got the maximum spend thing on their medication, so hopefully by the time it's all said and done, they're allowed access to their thing. It's still gonna cost them thousands of dollars out of pocket a year to consume a medicine where, like, a lot of times I'm going, okay, we have heart issues, but our diet's not great. So we should start in the diet first, right? But that's not... The crazy thing is, it is a thing that you can do and gain some pretty immediate results. But depending on how far the damage is done, having some of these medications can help to make sure that it doesn't deteriorate any further. And, you know, what a slope. Right? I don't make enough money to buy the medicine that the doctor told me that I needed. But I pay more money than I do for almost any other prescription, or than I pay in any other consistent bill. I pay for my health insurance. And whether my company has a good plan on it, or we got whatever it is, and if you have family members, hundreds. It's just the most astronomical cost, and for access to what? A lot of times it becomes a, and that's why I think like my attention to you taking your health back into your hands has been consistent this whole time. Yeah, use the doctors and allow them to measure whatever they need to, but be realistic in some of the treatments too, because if symptom alleviation is all that they're offering or all that they can promise, perhaps we should be, I don't know. I think it's cool that there's a plant that can be cost effective. If it wasn't so limited and it wasn't so aggressively governed, the access to it would allow tons of people access to a medication. And I think that that's a big portion of why they probably don't do it too. That's one of the, I don't know, maybe conspiracies of it or thoughts behind it is that, well, you're stepping on big pharma, you're stepping on medicine. And medicine we make a lot of money on. If they can make $500 a month to tell you if you don't, your heart's fucked, scare the shit out of you. You'll try and figure out a way to come up with $500 a month, wouldn't you? The fucked up part of that, yeah. It's why I preach and why I talk about cannabis as much as I do, and I know that there's a smaller group of people in here listening, and I appreciate all of you listening. And I don't even need you to go out there and turn around and advocate and whatever, but I think in your small circles where you can advocate, and where you feel like you ever hear somebody go, oh, my health, XYZ, and please be understood that when I say health, mental health is number one in this, right? Cannabis's abilities to help alleviate some of the mental health issues that are plaguing our society. Yeah, it's nice. And I hope everybody gets access. And I hope that it's cost effective. Yeah, and I hope your first experience isn't a bad one where you immediately get turned off or immediately, yeah. Yeah, I just think a lot of the propaganda is like, I'm high, oh, this is too much, oh, I got the munchies. I think a lot of people say shit to act like they're part of something or like they've gone through it. Or they are going to do that naturally, but then they actually feel the effects of what they're going through. And then they do that awkwardly through the whole thing, and then they're like, oh, well, I'm, this is the thing that caused me to be schizophrenic or something. And I'm like, no. I mean, I don't know. It's not that it couldn't help aid in mental conditions if they're not known about or spoken to from the beginning, so who knows? Oh, 1,000%, Alyssa and Angelo. You couldn't say it any better. When somebody accurately brings you into this space and shows you the love that good old my buddy Dan the Man and I was talking about today, if you receive love as your first experience with cannabis, then you will breed love with cannabis. If your first experience is the negative that I was just speaking about, just the over intoxication or something, then there's a better chance that you could speak the negatives of it or go spew. There's been too many people that I have sat in front of that go, no, you don't get it. I am the exception. I go, okay, I get it. I understand. I don't know why you have to prove that so hard to me. That you're the exception to the rule and you're the one who gets harmed by this thing more than everybody else. Everybody else in the world, perfectly fine. But you're the... And again, I'm not saying that people aren't negatively affected by this. I'm just telling you, you probably misused this thing the first few times that you did it. And if you had proper access to it and you actually needed to use it for something, if you were dealing with a condition, if you had a symptom of any sort, headaches, nausea, inflammation, spasticity, pain, lack of appetite, inability to sleep, lack of energy, literally all of the things. Shit, if you were going through anxiety, right? Anxiety or depression, it deals with both sides. It deals with both sides of every single thing that's going on here. And it's like, all right, symptomatically, what a powerhouse. Communicationally, what a powerhouse. And we've seen it industrially in both the hemp space where we're talking about fibrous and whatever, or whether it's in the legal, recreational, medicinal, adult use side of things where people are using it more on the personal health care side of things or the intoxication side. Regardless what the aspect of what this plant is, it's proving to be a powerhouse of an industry. There's a lot of things that will come from cannabis within our lifetimes. I do believe so. What I'm more intimidated by is having misinformation continually represented. And it doesn't matter who it is. There's no one individual or not, right? Like, we can point fingers at every single politician or every person who was in the movie, what was it called, Reefer Madness, and whoever it is. There's a lot of aspects of this and a lot of people who have dirtied up this quality plant, and there's people who have profited from it, and also have profited through blood money and shit, right? Like, they've sacrificed human lives to gain and profit from cannabis too, which is a wild whole other aspect of this. But how do we get away from all of that wild shit and just allow everybody genuine access to this plant that might even be a great alternative and a great means of reproducing forestation and shit, allowing forests to grow, allowing trees that take 30 plus years to grow, allowing trees that are hundreds of years old, the redwoods, to stand for as long as they humanly can, and though they are protected, I do believe. It's, how do we make sure that the trees stay and that we can find another fibrous source, another thing? And it's this plant, it's hemp. And the crazy thing is, the same hemp that we're talking about can be both the fibrous thing that it exists in, or if it's cultivated accurately, represented with great care, it can be the full other end of it, right? And it's whatever manipulation of this plant. Golly, what a, what a powerhouse. What a great thing to have access to. What a great means of happiness and health and love and wealth. What a great means of peace and lovingness and understanding, right? I love this fucking plant. It really just is it is the embodiment, the characterization, the representation in physical form of pure love. I mean, as a raw plant that just grows from the ground and something that hasn't been manipulated by, anybody who could lace the weed, because we've all heard every story about, I had weed in the past, it was laced. Yeah, what was it laced with? Oh, some hard shit. What was it laced with? Well, like, heroin or crack or something. Like, no, wait, what? Those are different ends of the world. Oh, embalming fluid. Oh, okay, you have wiki stick. Okay, well, that's okay. Like, no, it's not okay. It's I got laced. It had fentanyl in it or whatever. I'm like, Jesus H. Louises. I fucking hope not. But why? That's what I'm saying too. Like, why can't we make more people have access to it? Send it through some level of testing. Make sure that it's fucking clean enough to be sold, and then sell the stuff. And Michigan gives us a good representation of doing that pretty well, right? They test it well enough to make sure it's clean enough for people to. And could their testing be way more strict or way more whatever? Sure, maybe. Because that's what Illinois has to go through. So now people from Illinois say, well, you should have to do it the way that we have to do it. And no, maybe the way that they're doing it's okay too. Whatever.
I walk along a thin line, darling. Dark shadows follow me.
But yeah, that's it. Y'all have heard me rant about cannabis enough. I love this stuff.
Oh, I can hear strange voices echo, laughing with mockery.
But like, it's crazy because the real people that I run into in this thing, again, it's Alyssa and Angelo, it's Drummer, it's Seymour, it's Dudley, it's Aaron, it's Guapo, right? It's like, it's Biz, it's the people that all continually keep showing up as the embodiment of this thing that make me continue to work towards it. How do we make sure that we represent this thing and that it is represented in a way where each of us would be proud to go out there and go, yeah, that's what it is to me too. The 93-year-old woman who danced with me for the first time in 20 years. The school teacher that my friend used to have who she knew had MS growing up and couldn't believe how deteriorated she looked, and she was using a walker, and then all of a sudden she wasn't using the walker. It's the little kids who, which one, right? The ones who stopped seizures, the ones who went to school finally because they were able to eat and feel comfortable, the ones who were able to drive because it stopped their epileptic seizure. Yeah, which ones? Right? The people who had the clear cancer screenings. It's just, which one? And to me, it's not, it's all of them, right? It's also the people that I got close enough to who had the things that they were ultimately going through deterioration no matter what, right? And to watch the implementation of this plant give these people a end of life comfort that allowed them some exploration of the mind and some comfortability through the other aggressive means of medicating that they were doing they were otherwise hurting them, right? I say hurting them because the inability to be fully cognitive at the end of life seems like a shit way to go. And I get it, there's like, who would want to be present for the deterioration and the pain and the suffering and the whatever. It's not necessarily it. As much as like, can I not feel the suffering but also have my brain available too? And to watch a couple of people have that and to lean into me out of anybody. Who the fuck am I, right? This is what I always said to myself through all of it. I'm like, who the fuck am I? And I get it. Maybe I'm nicer, or maybe I try to be, right? Like, I just want to be the same as everybody else. I just want to be respected and loved the same way that I want to love and respect, right? So, maybe that was it, but it wasn't. The reason why any of these people allowed me into their lives during their vulnerabilities was because of the plant. And even though they accepted the fate of what they were going through, and a lot of people, you have to, right? And you send this last-ditch effort. I'll do anything. Give me the weed. Hopefully this is what helps my cancer go away. And it's sad, I think, if that's like your only hope is to go, oh my God, I gotta have this thing because it's gonna deteriorate. Well, that's not the truth of it, right? But the few people who did, it's not that it wasn't the other types of treatment that they were going through, or the other ways that they immediately started to take their health back into their own hands through eating better or through exercising more or whatever it was that they were able to do. I've just watched this plant help so many people from so many different walks and so many different conditions that, like, now I don't think that I could turn my back on the thing. I don't think I'll ever be able to not just speak about it as loudly and as proudly as I can and try to help as many people gain proper access to and knowledgeable access to. And it's not even that the knowledge that you need is that tough to understand. I speak to it regularly. Methods of ingestion. There's probably 3, maybe 5 that you should know about. I say maybe 5 because the other 2, topical and rectal, aren't necessary for everybody, right? Neither is any of the other 3. They're not necessary, but they're very viable and very available. Inhalation, oral, right? A sublingual. And then I say oral, which is bad to say because oral can mean that you eat it also, which is perfectly fine. It's the truth. That's the other method, right? But either through digestion of the stomach, through absorption in the mouth, or through inhalation of the lungs. And all 3 of those methods are so commonly available that that's what most people should understand. What's the differences to them? What's the nuances? Just because I want to eat some food, I'm more comfortable to eat food, does not mean that your first instance in cannabis should be eating cannabis. It's 10 times more psychoactive when synthesized through the liver. It turns it into hydroxy-11, and once we process it through our stomachs and synthesize it through the liver, it comes across as hydroxy-11, and then it's 10 times more psychoactive. So, like, is that the proper way for any first-time consumer to get access to? Well, I'm more comfortable taking a pill. No. the best access to cannabis, period, and I don't give a shit what anybody says, if you are a first-time consumer, because of the small quantities of delivery and the measurability, the ability to actually, like, take tiny little steps with it, instead of, like, taking rocketed, like, yeah, no. It's inhalation. And I wish that it didn't have to be smoking something, combusting something. There's plenty of vape pens around that are easy enough to consume. Go ahead with that. But inhalation is the best method of ingestion for a first-time consumer, because you would be able to experience the but that's, again, I'm also saying that if we're talking about THC and for certain methods, for certain conditions, but the main condition that I watch a lot of people try and take care of, they're psychological. They're in the head. We use a lot more cannabis for our head than we do for medical conditions, which I preach constantly. The medical condition that I wish to help more than any is the medical condition between the yeah. And again, the best way to do that is inhalation. Method of ingestion. Cannabinoids. What's the difference between a THC and a CBD and a CBN and a THCV and a CBG and a CBC and a CBDA and a THCA, and it's holy shit balls, CHCVA. Now you've got 10, 15 cannabinoids that you have access to within any dispensary at any time, most of the times now. And what is each one of them doing? And okay, fine, I'll go take the exploration, but the only way that I have access to some of these is through a gummy bear, is through a sugar source. And that's, it's a great fail of the market too. So I just hope to see further progression, further access, more competition within the market, and more competition within the market to breed innovation. Competition will breed innovation, and there's plenty of ways with which cannabis could be innovated. And suspending it within an inhaler would make so many more people go, oh, okay, I'll inhale it the first time. It's an inhaler. It's not, I don't have to smoke it. No, it's just an inhaler. Yeah. Oh, okay, I would do that. The amount of people that back in the day I used to go, hey, what if I had an inhaler back there, like a little, like, They were like, oh, yeah, you got one of those? I'll take that. I'm like, no, I don't. But see, that your willingness to say I would do that, the difference between that and a vape pen is so minuscule. I'm sorry to tell you, it really is. I think we should smoke some. Y'all want to smoke some? It's a good time for it. I got a nice little puck of that. Oh, you guys have seen it already. If you've been here within the last couple weeks, you've seen this. Nice little crystally, good sauciness to it, but not like too much. It's really the quite perfect consistency. Let's go, Studio 54. I think this thing was called Gobby. 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 From Dabstract. Thank you, Dabstract friends, for sending me the smoke for tonight. They didn't do it. They're not a sponsor. They were just good enough to me at the dispensary to help a brother out. Oh, shit. I keep forgetting to not put the computer fuck. I don't know if it's good or bad. We're just going with it anyway. Fuck it. You don't have to go to college. You can My buddy, I went and smoked his XL chambered fucking Puffco the other day, and you know, I've never wanted to spend $100 so bad in my life on something that I don't need.
You can just come hang with Aaron and
Oh, this shit tastes so good. Okay. There was earlier today I had this great idea to talk about weed. I just cannot get my brain back to where I was thinking about. No way. Oh, I miss gravity bombs. Oh. This smoking top came from Amazon or something, I think.
I hate murder, I hate war.
Oh, I do.
I hate people using bombs to kill people that are poor. I hate a little, I hate a lot. I hate when people don't know what they got. I hate hate, I hate fear. I hate all the threats I can't end with a spear. I hate to say forever, I hate to say love. I hate that you can murder with an undersized glove. I hate to be a hater and I hate that I hate. Cause if I had no hate then everything would be great.
Oh yeah, drum, 1000%. Well, yeah, I think about it too. You're running an organic material through this thing to filter it, and then it sits there and like, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I hate fear. I hate all the threats I cannot end with a spear. I hate to say love. I hate how you can murder with an undersized glove. I hate to be a hater and I hate that I hate. Cause if I had no hate then everything would be great.
Yeah, no hate would be great. Oh my goodness, John Voight. What are you doing, my lovely friend? Happy Thursday night. How was work? There we go. On a time there was a tavern
where we used to raise a glass or two.
Remember how we laughed away the hours.
Think of all the great things we would do.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought
They'd
never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We lived the
Damn.
life we choose. We
Still on the short staff, huh? I mean, I imagine, yeah. Sorry to do that there, pal. John, did I hear that they did not entertain your GM application? Yeah, hell yeah. I respect that too. Run them fat tippy days, yeah.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We
I mean, when somebody told me about it, I came to an understandable something in my head, which I'm sure we did, that we just interviewed. Sorry, that's what I imagine they would say. I don't think it justifies it though, and
in the glass, I saw a strange reflection. Was that lone
it's funny as fuck because these people don't come from the cannabis industry. They just have experience in other industries with that same title. So to like, shy away from that is the craziest thing in the world to me. I mean, nothing shocks me anymore, right? I'm not even trying to throw hate or shade or nothing, but it's just like,
Through the door there came familiar.
yeah, I don't know.
And heard you call my name. Oh, my friend, we're older but no wiser. For in our hearts, the dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and
Yeah, good for you, brother.
we'd live the life we choose.
No, you deserve to. It's unfortunate, honestly. Like, I mean, I went through last night and sent a couple more out. I'm trying my hardest to get in with this one group. I actually like them a lot. I would love to get in there. But, dude, it's just like, you know, sent a few more out last night trying to, you know, who knows? Who knows?
Well, we all have a face that we hide away forever, and we take them out.
All right, I just was making sure that I did not.
Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk,
Yeah.
some are leather. They're the faces
Yeah,
of the
all right.
stranger,
Applications
but we
sent.
love
All
to
right,
try them
thank you.
on. Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell.
No, and John, I
Why
think
were you
like
so surprised that you never saw the stranger?
there
Did
is
you
a
ever let your lover see
the
the
best
stranger
place
yourself? Don't
in
be
all of cannabis, the best job
everyone goes south
is
every
face to
now
face
and
with the consumer.
ooh,
If you ask me, that's the most fun. It's the most stressful at times too, and it's the most like thankless of all of the things. But like, as far as bingo, then that's literally it. It satisfies that itch more than any other thing. The helping people and the people who come back to you, there's something different about it, right? When people say, hey, I'm here and I want to talk to so-and-so, that's it. And the people that you're helping too, John, in a lot of instances, there's so many of them that deserve it more than anybody else. There's some people that are getting the fucking shit end of the stick, and just to have somebody who's a badass and capable of holding it down, of actually helping them get to the fucking fire that's in the back, showing them a little love along the way, like, that's what the fuck this whole world needs. That's it.
You may never understand how the stranger is inspired, but he isn't always evil, and he is not always wrong. Though you drown in good intentions, you
Yeah, and I wish that there was like a way to, you know, I'm sure that I could summarize the few things that I think are the most important. Oh, look at this big guy. What up, Biz? Golly. Guys, I wish you could have seen me whooping up on Biz on the disc golf course today. It was nice. And here comes some long rant, some fucking sob story or something. Watch out, y'all. Okay, don't cry for the guy. Don't cry for Biz and his bad game. He only owes me $10. I'll take that in 2 payments if that's what you need. Just give my money. That was fire. I'm gonna save that little clip there. At 280, holy fuck. God damn, John. All right, fuck me, Jesus Christ. Yeah, doubling my score. That's what. Yeah, kept telling him, "Don't worry, buddy. I'll take extra strokes instead of 2. I'll pretend that it was 4, just so you don't have to feel so bad." Kept doubling my score for him. Oh, hibbity ski bob dibbity doo.
On the number 2, we doing what we do. Hubba bubba honey, happy meal go crazy. Wiggle woggle double down, you know I gotta eat a skeeter pancake eater. You and me for now and
But yeah,
later.
damn. I don't know. Biz got me all excited. I know I was on a good rant for a minute there. We were talking some good shit here, Biz. Yeah, well, John, I greatly respect that, because there's a there's a nobleness, and there's also you get that, right? That's for you. For the rest of your life, you know that you did the thing and you stepped up when you needed to. And it doesn't need to be for any other reason that you know that that's what you're going to do anyway. Fucking congratulations to you, and I'm happy for you that you were able to do. Is money but that's the other thing, is take it when you can get it, protect it when you can, and that's it. Oh yeah, let's shit. That's it, Biz. That's it, John. I said shit. I looked at Biz. Except for Biz got 2 dads. It's his dad, and then he has to call me daddy, because on the disc golf course, I absolutely, I am his dad, Oh, Saggy Pants, what's up, brother? You're the fucking awesomest peacekeeper I know. The most awesomest one. He said 3, I'm his daddy too. I'm more of a stepdaddy. Oh shit. I'm just going to get some milk. I'll be back. Ah shit. Give me a moment. Yeah, give me time. That's it, Gare. Yeah. Thank you, Sacky Pants. Bum, 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 bum. I love you so. Been like this here forever. No, wait. I just made up words. It's been so long. It's been forever since you've been gone. Wait, how does it go? No, that was right. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Yeah. Seems like it's been forever since you've been gone. Damn. Shit, Biz. Alright. Shit. That's it. heard that. Say that. That's what Biz said. Heard that. No, I did feel good. Biz, tell him. I did it. I threw a couple of good frisbee golf shots today. And there is just a really niceness. When you can do the thing that you love to do the most well, you're just having one of those days, everything's firing on the cylinders. Maybe it wasn't everything, but like enough was going right. And mostly the throwing it from the longest part, that was going good. couple of oh fucks. But hey, good saves. Man, hole 14. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, really bad. But what if we do some miraculous shit and then I pulled off a miracle? That was it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, fuck you. He is not lying. But I think it was just the today. What a good day. Sunshine, good friend, good smoke. What more could you ask for in life? Good shots, you know what I mean? Throwing good, looking good, doing it. What more could you ask? Yeah, well, listen. Come Sunday, if you want to double up that $10 you already owe, we can really figure out how much Amber Hearding's going on. Okay. It's so true. Oh, guys, for those of you why it's so funny. All right, so Biz over here. Oh, here's a you're not. Oh yeah, you can see it. Okay. So when we were talking about putting styles and like, you know, how much wrist bend do you have when you come through? Where's your wrist at? What's it, whatever? And Biz said that his new thing was going to be putting the disc in front of his face first, and then just pulling it down so right when all he see was the basket, and then it just make him want to throw it at it harder. When he was explaining it to me, it seemed laughable. It seemed good though. I mean, we were on a small basket in my garage, and he actually made the first putt, and I was like, damn, dude, this could be you. And then we went on to the course today. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, friends. It's not the same. You gotta, you know, listen, maybe if you did it with like a see-through disc, you know what I mean? This is a see-through disc, and it's blocking me out, bro. What's happening here, Biz? What's the physics, dude? And we can see the GR fucking logo and the tooling, but we can't see my face, dude. How wild is a computer? Put up a beat. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, dude. I'll pull. Yeah, we'll just get a cardboard cutout of your house, dude. It'll make it right. But yeah, even then, maybe you could like see through. This is a see-through dip. Just I don't know how to express that in any other way. I think you guys get it, right? It really is. I don't know why. Struggling to tell you that, show you this is see-through has got me so good right now. But all right. Anyway. Yep. I love disc golf. I love cannabis. And I love friends. And I love you put the three together. That's like the holy trinity there. Yeah. Just, you know. Here, we're a little bit. You see me on fire back there, Ricky Bobby?
When I look out my window, many sights to see.
Y'all remember when I packed this Omora last week? Maybe you do, or maybe you don't. Well, the thing is, I now have about, I don't know what this is, but it's, that's 15. I can count really quick, actually. I have 15 things of, I need to fucking put it in that little vaporizer thing and smoke it, but, yeah, who knows? We're gonna try it again, I think. I saw it when I came in here today. I was like, oh man, sad. It's like my favorite weed in the whole world. Now it's inside of these little things. I just wanna, I gotta pack a little bit more in there even. I use their little packy tube thing. This is an Omora for those who want to know. This is a vape. This is an electronic weed vape. Here's a shameless. I'm not sponsored by Omora. I don't owe them anything. Thank you for. The truth is, I got this product for free. Omura is what I'm saying. Omora. All right. It's not bad. It's a vaporizer. Okay. It's some wild. It's not wild. It's cool. It's neat. I like their concept, right? It's kind of the pack of like hitters, right? Like this thing is almost a like a cardboard hitter, right? And it's packed up. I don't know how deep, maybe to here with flower product, and then it goes in and it sits on top of the heating element in there, and it vaporizes, but it does it like in the whole thing. And the first hit, no matter what, you always kind of get some meh flavor from it, and it's because of like the moisture that's coming off of the flower. When you're not fully combusting, you get like some almost wetness. For anybody who has vaped before, you know that the product that you pull back out of the vape tends to be a little bit browned up. It's not like burnt or whatever. It's just like a more brown, like a light brown, whatever, and it's sweaty almost. The product is sweaty. So to have a cardboard thing around that sweaty first hit is meh. Okay, it's not the end of the world, but it's not like my favorite thing to do. What is dark shit? Little shitty thing don't work. Come on. Gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't even think I can smoke the end of this. It's cardboard. Fucking be inhaling cardboard to the dome. What the shit? How do you make this thing work? Click, click, click. Touch it. The fog is happening, my friend. Can we get a little... Alright, never mind. Nothing beats old school bowling lighter, dude. I'm right there with you, brother. That's what I wish I could go do. I'm so mad that I got this weed sitting in these things right now and I cannot get it to work. Is it out of battery? How would I even know that? I got that.
Bonfires burning bright, pumpkin faces in the night. I remember Halloween.
I remember all the way. All the way. Well, that's great. Now maybe I just need to charge it. I think that's what I'm seeing. It's charging currently. Maybe by the time I figure out how to use it, it might actually be a quality little product. Oh, God. John, I would too. I don't... the convenience of the Puffco is nice. It doesn't give you the quality of hit that I'm looking for. But it also, like... Because I'm so soft, right? Now, I'm like... I'm only able to do a little Puffco hit. You know? You give me an actual dab and I'm like, oh! I don't know what to do anymore. I just haven't been on this, like, get super lit train for a while. I'll smoke some joints like they're going out of style. I'm fine with smoking flower. I tend to not have a problem. But I do, like, you give me a couple of dabs and I get awkward. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't want this. Ooh.
And if I hit you on your head, boy, it's got to make you black and blue.
About to make it black and blue if I hit you on your head, boy. Oh, love the Chippewas.
Well, I arrived to Alabama with my pistols out about my side. Well, I arrived to Alabama with
Man,
my
now I'm
pistols
like
out
disappointed.
about
I
my
really
side.
want this thing to. Okay.
'Cause down in Alabama you can run, but you sure can't hide. 'Cause she was raised up on. Oh, when this kid hits Alabama, people, don't you try and dog him round. Now when this kid hits
Yeah,
Alabama,
and John, that's the other thing too. I think that's why, like.
'cause if you people call
Yeah. Smoke that flower. I read that too. I was like, oh hell nah. Don't smoke flowers, kids. Don't smoke all baking purpose flour. All purpose baking. What? You know what the fuck I meant. That damn stuff.
I hit you on your head, boy, it's got to make you black and blue.
Yeah, I like, wildly enough, and it's weird because I do enjoy vape pens right now, kind of. I enjoy a quality vape. Like, very much enjoy it. Give me a Canna vape, and I will all fucking day, every day. Give me that mango. Give me that creamsicle, Canna. I'll smoke that fucker for the rest of my life. Give me that strawberry cough from Essence from Verano. I'll smoke that fucker all day, every day for the rest of my life. Bombsicles banging. Yeah, but everything that I just named is like some super flavor, whatever. Roves are pretty good. They're not bad. I'm not as strong on them as I was at the beginning. They're very good, but they're not. I mean, I have one in my fucking pocket, so it's not like I hate it. They make the cut. Okay, little watermelon Skittles.
I still remember when we were young and fragile then. No one gave a shit about us because times were tougher than feeling so good.
Oh, it tastes so good.
Straight into the real world.
Yeah,
Where rich kids
this shit tastes so fire.
don't care. I can fade away to anywhere. Don't stop, 'cause you might get dropped. And if you do, who's gonna pick you up? Well, I won't.
John, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. Listen. Up nor down. The fruit punch and the fucking watermelon Skittles taste great. But they're way too expensive. They're way too expensive to smoke regularly. And they're, I honestly prefer, out of all of them, I prefer their Wowie 0.5 gram thing. That thing bang. Here's Gary. Fuck you. You're a jerk. Don't laugh at me. Don't call me names. Don't get your pleasures from my pain. F you, biz. We're all the same. Someday we'll all have some perfect wings. So don't laugh at me. Fuck you, biz. Love you, bro. I gotta sneeze. Nah, you're a weird noise inserter. Make weird noises when you're inserted. Oh, golly. Sneeze. Jesus.
Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I've traveled the world in 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Hold your head up. Keep your head up. Moving on. Hold your head up. Moving on. Keep your head up. Moving on. Hold your head up. Moving on. Keep your head up. Moving on. Hold your head up. Moving on. Keep your head up. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by
Daddy.
Some of them want to abuse you.
Ah, y'all are wild.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who
Who am I to disagree? I travel the world in 7 seas. Dude, that thing. You know what? Let's hit it again. It does taste good. I like it, bro. This watermelon Skittles, bro, it tastes so good. Fuck is this? Yeah, coming from the wildest and craziest, takes one to know one.
keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. Hold your head up. Keep your head up,
I know you are, Gary. What the hell now?
keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your
Yeah,
head up, moving on. Keep your head up.
we,
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
I was having a conversation, I might have been telling all y'all this, with one of my favoriteest of people, just such a nice guy. We were talking about that, some of the old school, just, the ways we would joke, you know? The old duty heads and stuff. That was bad, I'm telling. Yep. Yeah, how many, hey, let me ask y'all a question. Because we had to go through this shit, but I just expected it was just me. How many of you had to say the golden rule at the beginning of school? Do y'all remember these times? It was back during like the Pledge Allegiance days. For some of you, you're like, wait, they don't do that? No, for real, they don't anymore. Oh yeah. the big one of these. Yeah. Or when you were young and you'd give him a fucking ring finger, you'd give him one of these because it looked close enough, but you were not strong enough to do the old middle. Nah, and you couldn't do this. You look stupid. You had to give him the right. That looks mildly offensive. And for people who are seeing it backwards, you might go, wow. Oh yeah, yeah, no. That shit right there, that was hard. That was hardcore. Y'all remember? Did y'all ever put your hand under your arm and do the fart noise? Like the burp, burp, burp? Yeah. We were like, dude, to be a kid, huh? These kids now. I don't really know anything about these kids now. I know the ones that have them around, they're pretty neat. They're cool. They're doing alright. We got hope. We got some hope. There's some good ones out there still. That's the thing, you know. That's what I told him. I said, you know, the only thing I can reassure is inside our house, we're trying to teach them the right shit. I don't know what the right shit really is, but it's what we believe in here. And like, I think the thing that I believe in the most is some love, man. So everybody's just gonna know some love, and then they're gonna go out there. They're gonna breed some. They're just gonna spread the love, you know. Yeah. But I'm really disappointed that I can't smoke this. Man, anybody had any good weed lately? Oh, I had some new Jeters from Michigan. They're rosin Jeters. And not the like the cannons, okay? We're talking the regular covered, and y'all know, okay, my two favorite, High Tide and Prickly Pear. This is a shameless plug, all right? It doesn't even matter. I'm not sponsored. I'm just telling you the best flavored things, and I like flavored stuff. Y'all are hearing me say it, okay? But the Jeters that we just got, rosin infused. They're like an opaque kind of, I don't know how to explain it. The jars are not see-through, but they look the exact same. They're keef covered, and oh man, we just had one kiwi. Oh, can I just tell you, friends? Oh, golly. Oh, John. Did you get to have the strawberry kiwi Marma's bar? If you ever get access to a Marma's bar or a fused strawberry kiwi vape pen in the state of Illinois, the flavor on them things is so... Oh, it's like... Oh! John, that thing was one of my favorite things that I've gotten to smoke. I would probably go spend whatever the hell the retail price. They do not exist in Michigan. That is a Illinois only product that I found. I did not find them in Michigan. I was looking directly for that product. So good. Whatever that strawberry flavor was. A kiwi, strawberry, kiwi. But the kiwi fucking Jeter. But rest your hat assured, if you happen to be in Michigan, even this is one for Alyssa and Angelo. Oh yeah, John, just to let you know, I'm just saying, I'm there enough. It doesn't really bug me. I'll be there. But just let me know. You know? Fantastic. Oh, you're talking about, the fucking Marma's bars? Oh, let me know, dude. Oh, you would be my hero, John. Gosh, golly. But, yeah. I've had some good shit lately. The stuff that I feel great right now. You know what that's from? That's that fucking Rove I just smoked. You know? I did hit that. It's been a while, right? See, that's what just happened. I can't even tell you when did I smoke that thing? It's been a while. And it's been a while since I have smoked on my puff coal. It's been a while since I even know how to say puff coal. I don't even know, man. Yeah, segments. Burb. Yerb. Yerb to the burb. Yeah, the Rove I smoked 1 minute and 45 seconds ago. My Puffco I did not smoke 1 minute and 45 seconds ago. I smoked this thing like, I don't know. That was a while. Not where I should be as all cooked up and unable to tell time as I am. What do you mean? What would I drink? Unless you were talking about my Puffco. Oh yeah, no. That's alright. Stakeholder in the old Chippewa Spring itself. I'm gonna go see if I can claim a little chunk of that, just a spring. Probably just a distillery. Let's be honest. Just a doof and buy it. I don't know. I don't know, man. But I ain't stopping. So I did, y'all remember when I was telling you that we couldn't make any more music that like swacking it, like swacking it like we are, right? You know, like taking the lyrics from other shit because they put a filter on the thing, any like mainstream lyrics, which is great, I respect it. But then we had a great friend in here last week at the end, blanking on the name here right now. I'm sorry, great friend, that I am missing your name. You might be even listening now, but he said, why not just throw the lyrics through like chat GPT or something of that nature and get it to respelled the same exact thing with a different phonetic. And I was like, whoa. Or the same phonetics with a different spelling, right? And I was like, whoa, hold on, does that work? And it kind of does. So I mean, it sounds wild. I mean, it sounds way more AI because it tries to actually like say all the letters. But yeah, anyway, just thought you all should know. If you're not using artificial intelligence for some things, you should consider it. There's some really good ones out there. There's some really cool, neat things that can help with some of your routines of life and help you become more productive in certain things. Whatever those things are, maybe you don't need to use it, but if you do, man, is this stuff really cool. I've been jumping back because I have more time to like actually fiddle around with stuff. AI is neat. A lot of cool stuff out in the world. They won't sell you to. What the hell does that mean? Did you misuse the word to, or did you have an aneurysm? Is that a full sentence? I'm gonna wait. I'll calm down. Maybe your fingers got too far ahead of your thought. They won't sell you to. You're talking about they ain't gonna give me the spring? I want it. Talking about AI? Crazy. Anyway, what? What the hell are you talking about, man? Talking to yourself? Anybody understand what you said? Oh, sorry. Late. Alright, well. Biz, who was I talking to the other day that tried to convince me that we should, like, I don't know, play more games, make more music, do something, stop, yeah, just get back into some of the old swag. And I said, man, that sounds neat. I hear you. Biz talks about this too sometimes. Did I stopped? I don't even know if I even tried to click the buttons, if it would be set up to. Right, I think it would. I think it would go. Hopefully. No? But I don't even wait. Like there. It's also. We got a badass squad of like actual smokers, and there's like some real cool people who enjoy cannabis conversation and would be like, what the hell just happened? Yeah. Oh, every time it comes on, it just strikes this chord inside me. This is like a nostalgia thing that just got, I don't want to say it got upgraded, but I love it. It is a song. When I was a kid, my friend's family used to play this song. It's called Solo Los Tontos, and I loved it when I was a kid. It was jamming. So then once this AI thing came on, this song here just absolutely gives me the nostalgias. But don't know a word of what it means. Can tell you that phonetics are even accurate during that part because I read the lyrics to it. But yeah, love this thing. Oh, John, miss you already, brother. Thanks for stopping in always. Thanks for being a real one. And I hope they're treating you right over there, bro. Thanks for doing the good work of it. John, did they name the GM yet? Before you leave, please don't leave me. Can I ask you a question? Did they name GM? I do love you too, bro. Okay. Yeah. Well, hey. Until it's in writing, brother, let's don't, but yeah, good. I mean, deserved. Okay, good. I mean, deserved, right? Like, all the love in the world. And honestly, a hell of a leader. Somebody I would totally, follow into some battles, bro. So, congrats to all of you for getting a real one. And, you know, plenty of potential. The new folk, though, all good. I've heard a lot of good things. Yeah, anyway, we'll talk more soon, dude. Thank you again for always being, you know, a real one. Thanks for being you, bro. I appreciate the fuck out of you, and I hope you have a lovely night. And I'll definitely talk to you soon. There you go. Much love to you. Yeah. Because I also too, you know, Disco Valley's there, music's still here. You know, we got a lot. We ooh, I feel like somebody's birthday was recent or is coming up. I don't know. I always like to do the birthday thing. Everybody deserves to be celebrated every day though too, you know, but hey, is it your birthday? If it's not, a very merry unbirthday to you. We should make the merry unbirthday song. But yeah. Thing isn't charging very fast.
Green eyes, fried rice, I could cook an egg on you. Late night, game time, coffee on the stove, yeah. Sweet ice cream, but you could use a flake or two. Blue bubble gum twisted round your tongue. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go broke. I want you. It's 'cause I love you, babe.
Hey.
In every kind of way.
Hey.
Just a little taste.
Hey.
No, I love you, babe. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh.
You know I love you, babe. Ba, 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 ba. Excuse me, green tea, music for sushi restaurant. From my songwriter, Scooby-Doo-Doo-Boo-Boo. Music for sushi restaurant, music for sushi restaurant, music for whatever you want. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Boo-Boo. I'm not going to get lost. I'm not going to go broke, staying cool.
Oh man. What am I thinking here? Well, no, you don't want to know what I'm thinking. There's a lot going on in the cranium sometime. Y'all get there. It's the good stuff. It's all good. Everything's positive, I promise you. Nothing bad. Nothing to worry about here. But, yep. Lots just going on in there. So I was talking. I told y'all about this? Yeah, definitely. Damn, don't hit the road too many times. You'll get fucking insightful. Anyway, I was talking to my friend today. He's a great guy. Yeah, Biz, love you here. Talking to one of my good friends, haven't talked to in a long time. Insightful fella. And did I mention? He said you should just love. It's a really. And I said, damn it, you're right. That's it. A little bit more love. A little bit more love.
You know I love you, babe. Ba, 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 ba.
Yep. Oh, friends. There was a point that I was gonna make, and then I fucking Biz fucked me up with the lols. The weed's got me fucked up. I don't know. But fucking, it's the Rove. It's the Rove. Got the Rove brain going on. I said growing on over here. You say you made me lol. Shit. I don't know, man. You know, there's a lot going on in there. There's not a lot going on in there. Oh, fucking Sam hell, you know? Things are good. You know, laugh times, have a good time. That's it. That's it. Oh, you know.
The world was on fire, and no one could save me but you.
It's
strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed
Yeah, people are mad at the fucking eggs. I hear you. Hear you.
and I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like.
Yeah, no, there's some squeeze on some things, dude. I'm with you. Yes. Yeah, no, it's what shit. The other day, what was it? $8-9 for it's a little aggressive. We can all agree. Maybe it's time to start raising chickens. Yeah, 9 for an 18. I think that's what we paid. Yeah. And like, but dude, and I'm with you. Okay.
What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do.
Dude, I just had it. I swear to God, I was just talking to somebody tonight. Our waitress at Chili's was talking about that. She said, I have to stop baking right now. She does baking on the side. She's like, I had to stop baking right now. She's like, I literally cannot, like, what I'm charging people, I would lose money to bake right now with how expensive shit is. And I was like, damn, that's fucking wild. Supply chains are affected. The initial tight squeeze. All right, can we get for real? Can I really talk about this right now? All right, maybe y'all want to hear me and maybe you don't. I promise you I'm not speaking out of my ass. I'm trying my hardest to understand economics a little bit harder. I've always had this really... there's this desire to understand why trade is what it is and how it happens across borders and whatever. And I saw... Why is that? Okay. Well, okay, so we don't blink an eye at that, and we don't. But there's a convenience charge in that, right? Like somebody cooked it for us, they made it fire, they did it in 12 minutes while we were so eager to hurry up and get the fuck out of there, right? Like there's a lot of convenience that's baked into why we're willing to pay $12 there and why we're so disappointed in paying $9 at the store for 5 omelets almost, right? Because at 4 p, right, it's 4.5, but according to that 4 egg omelet, so there's a convenience factor. There's a lot built into it, but there is a chart that I was recently privy to. I'm trying to come up with the name of it, and I could theoretically show it to you, but it's the moral of this story is when you allow free trade and you don't have any protection against all other markets competing against yours, if you squeeze your own market out of existence to begin with and you're completely reliant on other markets, that is dangerous in plenty of other instances. So cost of goods goes up, and maybe it just allows a few more local growers and a few more people to enter the market that have been squeezed out of because of international trade. And it's not like, what up, Guap? It's when we also we're trying to perceive something in a glimpse, in a moment that is so vast and so big that like the only thing, like, it's a wild thing. I don't know. Oh, you should be sorry. Apologies come best with a good blowjob. I don't know if fuck, I said that so quick that like it fucked my brain up, and I don't even know why I said it, dude. Yeah, now I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, economics. There's a part in here where who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows what's right or wrong? When you break it down under a trades for goods and services, there is something more that's going on than some of us are able to, in a glimpse, even perceive. And it's not even to say in a glimpse, like, one, we don't understand the markets that exist to begin with, and we just say markets to sum up a fuck ton of different ways of trade and valuations of trade and the ways that monies are transferred around. Holy shit, is it a complex system? So for us to there's polarizing parts of it, and the polarizing part is when your eggs are fucking $18 or whatever, right? So I understand. I just hope that out of anything that happens, I don't know. I hope that all of us have the ability to access cannabis. It's really all I care about. I hope that we have access to cannabis. I don't give a fuck about all your fucked up schemes and bullshit and whatever. It is so weird. I'm even willing to pay taxes on the shit, I guess, if that's what it is. But let's make a reasonable fucking like let's agree on something reasonable here, right? Let's start with you halving it, and let's see how much more the general public is willing to access the thing, right? And then, like, let's stop incarcerating people because of the same thing that you're willing to profit off of. It's crazy. And you're the enforcement on both sides. It's just weed, man. It's a whole damn thing. Dinner with Charlie. Fucking, I love Charlie. That's completely reasonable. Gummies are good. Yeah, I'm into that. I fuck with that. That stinky funky stuff. Woo! CBD, strawberry, live rosin, terpenes. I fucking love you, Gary. You have no clue how much I fucking love you, bro. Gummies are good, man. Sounds good. That sounds fire. And I do love Charlie. What a great. But yeah, eggs are expensive, and sorry, Biz. That's an unfortunate truth of our existence right now. Oh, flop. That's some of my absolute favorite ways of consumption. I mean, methods of ingestion and cannabinoids and terpenes all covered And terpenes is expert level cannabis knowledge, according to what you might hear me say. All right. Truth. There's a lot going on there. And it's, how is it, you know, it's hard to measure. Yeah. What a good plant. What a great plant. What an, like, yeah. It's brought all of us together. And thank you all for always coming through and showing love. And when you show up, claiming you're late, there's no lateness. Nice. Oh, I fucking love that guap. Yeah, I'm such a fan. And I'm a fan of all the other people that you guys are sitting next to that listen and show love to, like Alyssa and Angelo, like Anita and Lucy and Gary. I know that there's squads out there, and there's some great support from families, and I appreciate the hell out of it.
Smoke weed with Lar again.
Oh, look at this. It's a Lar song. Lar, are you out there right now? Did I miss any new news? No, I was looking through some stuff recently. It's hard to sift through. There's a lot of just, I think the news world is polarized right now. I think everything is just ready to point fingers right now. Oh, here we go. Compound mimics cannabis for pain relief without the side effects. Mouse study points to effective opioid alternative. Oh, that's from the Medical Express. That's a pretty, I mean, actually, there is Lar right there. And look at that. Would you really look at that? That molecular chain kind of looks like a cannabis chain right there. But let's pop out for a second. Let me see what it says. Treatment of chronic pain still relies heavily on opioids. While effective, they are highly addictive and potentially deadly if misused. Oh yeah, you better watch out for them. They're actually deadly. In the quest to develop a safe, effective alternative to opioids, researchers at Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis and Stanford University have developed a compound that mimics a natural molecule found in the cannabis plant, harnessing its pain-relieving properties without causing addiction or mind-altering side effects in mice. Them mice don't even have a single affected mind. There are no sides. Not one side of their mind was affected in the taking of this opioid alternative. Well, more, and that's unfortunate because sometimes we want that shit. But yeah, you know what? And this is the whole thing. It's kind of cannabis-like, but it's not, and it doesn't. Let's see this. Brain. Oh, hold on. Compound that relieves pain in mice, but doesn't affect the brain, thereby avoiding mind-altering side effects and abuse potential. The custom-designed molecule derived from cannabis, may provide an alternative to opioids for treating chronic pain. Compound is illustrated here in cyan, nestled within a protein, green and purple, involved in sensing pain. That's what's happening there. It's figuring it out. It's in there. It's made from pain, or from the cannabis. Study is published in Nature. Hold on. Oh, okay. We might be taking a journey here really quick, folks. Let's find out what this thing is called. Oh, in 2022, some 82,000 deaths in the U.S. were linked to opioids. This is also, you know, another great reason to keep fighting the good fight. Hold on. They bind to a receptor called cannabinoid receptors 1, CB1, on the surface of brain cells and pain-sensing nerve cells throughout the body. Oh. Yep, that's the mind-altering properties from the CB1s. Working in collaboration with Stanford. Designed the cannabinoid molecule with a positive charge, preventing it from crossing the blood-brain barrier into the brain while allowing the molecule to engage CB1 receptors elsewhere in the body. Well, that's really cool. There are some CB1 receptors that aren't found in the brain, but okay. By modifying the molecules such as by nerve cells. This is pretty cool, and I'm into it. I just what is it? What is it? What is it? I want to see what the hell they're trying to claim this thing to be. That they made it. Can we? Okay, abstract. Oh, okay. You gotta spend the money. Wait, hold on. Overdose epidemic. MDMB Fubinaca. All right. There you go. I don't even know. There's a lot of things going on with the plant here, and I like it. I like the idea of stimulating. See, and that's the whole thing, is that in the CB1 receptors, you would be stimulating the central nervous system, and you would be, so then in turn, reducing pain response. It's the truth. And if it was a positively charged thing, so that it didn't whatever it said, cross the blood-brain barrier and cause intoxication, that would be really cool for people who couldn't deal with that. And also, maybe it would be more beneficial to those who were affected by cannabis hyperemesis, right? People who are having the stomach paralysis from the overabundance of THC. If there's a molecule that mimics and stimulates the same receptors as, is there the possibility that we can reverse or deter or prevent people from having the effects of hyperemesis, right? So, good journey, that's it, baby. Oh, I know, Guap. It's gonna be so nice. Dude, the tags look so cool right now. We did them on this nice oak. Like, they look great. I can't wait to get them out there. They should be out there soon. But they should be available and ready to go. I saw like 70. Hold on, there was 64. So I saw up to 76 of the 76th of the faces was going in. So the backs can be done and just shipped and whatever. They should be a week or two. So yeah, the 2 to 3 weeks from then sounds perfect. I told people 2 to 3 weeks to 2 to 3 months. No, it should be 2 to 3 weeks. I could theoretically bring the ones out. I would need to invest some time and effort tomorrow, so I might. Yeah. But yeah, isn't it cool? No matter what, like, and this is the thing, I didn't know anything about this. Well, and you can't know about it because oh, what the Sam? Help close that thing. It just came out in the Medical Express yesterday. And it's talking about in a mouse study. So there's plenty more to be done. But a very cool thing that people are doing with the cannabis plant to find different molecules to mimic the to mimic the effects of cannabis. And my thing is, why do you have to mimic it? And it is because of intimidation of intoxication. The intimidation of intoxication makes people always kind of step back and backtrack and backtalk some of the things that they're talking about. But yeah, I'm a fan that people keep going. Louis. Oh. Oh, okay. You were in the changing room. Alyssa, you do not have to retract it. You all right? Hello. Cheers. Oh, yeah.
It's free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Sometimes I cannot take this place.
Wait, what? Oprah's doing a show on psychedelics? No way. The fuck does Oprah know about psychedelics?
Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be a cheap formula. Something takes a part of me.
So, you know, a lot.
Oh.
So fight something on the
Alright, I'll watch that.
Some things they fight.
Probably did ayahuasca, yeah. Yeah, and I mean I've been talking about it pretty openly for a while too, but I think that's the big thing too. For PTSD, I've been a proponent of cannabis for PTSD. I've been a proponent of psychedelic psilocybin low dosing. Honestly, one of my favorite thoughts for PTSD patients. But there's a lot of things that we should be talking about, and to have bigger names like that, and regardless of any opinion, up, down, indifferent, it doesn't matter. It's just somebody with that much clout. To speak on something like this is huge, but and again, it's only because at the end of the day, I know the amount of people that could be benefited from having proper access to and proper knowledge of, right? I was talking to that gentleman today that I've been telling you all, and he said, you know, it's wild what happens to people who have all that access. Like, look in Oregon. And I said, well, what are you talking about in Oregon? I'm not as familiar as you are. Maybe you know something that's going on. He goes, oh, well, the drug use is crazy and it's causing the homelessness. And I said, whoa, hold on. There's a correlation there maybe, but like there's maybe more of a causation to some of that thing too. Like, to be homeless would drive some people to do some of those things. And though it's a catch-22, because once you've gone to that point, who's right or who's wrong, right? But like, he said, like, access to everything. And I said, access to what? He said, well, they made everything legal there. I said, they didn't make everything legal there. Nobody's made everything legal anywhere. there's been decriminalizations of things, and there's been safe consumption lounges put in places, but in most of these safe consumption lounges, there are therapists there. There are medical professionals there, people who could actually assist somebody who's going through whatever they're going through. So like, I'm for some of these things, and they'll claim that one is because of the other one, right? And that's always an easy draw to one or the other. But we are smart enough to understand that there is a lot more going on right now, and why homelessness is at a rate that it is, and why drug use is what it is at this point, and some of the drugs that people are willing to use, and it's getting what they're doing in public, and some of the things, it's just what the hell, you know? Yeah. I'm for proper use of things, and I'm for, probably more than anything, access to proper mental health, right? Because a lot of people who suffer with drug abuse suffer with some level of mental trauma, and it isn't that we necessarily have to claim them to be a category of mental illness to understand that there is a great level of trauma, and it is something that is psychologically present. We understand that there is a we can call it an epidemic. There's an actual problem with a vast understanding of mental health, and the respect for, and the awareness of access to things that are available, including cognitive behavioral therapies for people who are going through it in between the years, right? And there is something to be said for people that they lean back into drugs because of the escaping aspect, the getting away from it. And I couldn't blame anybody, because at times there's plenty of depressing and anxious and whatever. But in some of these things where, like, maybe ayahuasca, maybe low dose LSD, maybe low dose psilocybin, there's some of these psychedelics that have been very effective in cognitive awareness and PTSD overcoming, right? Or plenty of other cognitive dispositions, but like, one that I'm very impressed with its abilities of helping someone overcome is the fear response from PTSD. And it's because of the way that the brain is able to rewire almost and relearn pathways for fear response, where before it was a trigger response to whatever it was, noise, scent, experience, whatever it is, whatever your trigger is. It could be literally anything. And to know that there is a trigger response, and to have something to help slow those responses and give people decent access to. Mad love and mad respect to Oprah putting herself out there, and just purely in neurological pathway rebuilding, or You know, the other thing that I think it's really interesting for is possibly something like an Alzheimer's or dementia or something of that nature, where the brain has almost calcified those pathways of electrical response. We could possibly break through or cause. I think there's ways, right? Hey, cheers at Frank's. What's happening, Franks? How are you? That's who it was right there, right? Frank, it was you who told me to use ChatGPT to respell the music but make it phonetically correct. Because that was a genius play, and it does do that right sometimes. You gotta tweak some stuff.
Don't talk to me, dummies, talk too much. Don't come around talking about shit I did. I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, maybe.
Dummy scared eyes, all I did was look and he ran from me. He ran away, I tried to hit his back, hit his leg, dummy with the double dutch. You not wanna talk me, go mute.
Yeah.
You not wanna fight me, won't shoot.
Yeah, Frank was talking some duckfoot, but Frank also does the Suno thing, messes with the music pretty good. So Frank gets the Suno thing, and I mad respect Frank for that. The Suno thing is a jam. I still mess with it. Now I got back into messing with it again. It's because of Frank. Oh, Biz, this is a. There's a lot of like nostalgic songs that are in this thing, and I don't really hear them all the time. I think this thing is charged up enough now where I can. Oh, it is. I think. Oh, there we go. And. All right, I'm pumped. We're gonna try some Mandarin Z Kittles. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. It's Mandarin Z KZ. Because Skittles is close to Skittles, which is owned by somebody else, and then it makes other people mad who they had to pay to get the Z Kittles name, and then just who cares anyway. But
she did not. She's polite and doesn't talk with her mouth full. Sorry, me. Watch movie me. I was gonna make a song, but then I got high. Puff Daddy came to my house and put
the original Z. Yeah, but it is. You're allowed to say. You know, yeah, there's just a vaped weed is just different. It's just not. Yeah, you ain't lying. The original Z, that OG Z. People be vaping their edibles. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. But it's got more THC in it than my weed does for less money. You should do what's the math on that? Oh, they're about right. Kind of wild. So wild. I was thinking more like the cost of stuff is in, or like edibles are from the Michigan market. So much cheaper. And there's so, you get so many, you get 200 milligrams instead of 100 here. What, you don't, drummer? Is that bad? Or you mean the other people who aren't doing that are ridiculous? Because I thought that's what we were going to do for lunch next week. I had my funnel. I had my funnel ready. I shouldn't bring it. Okay. All right. Thank you for putting that before we made it to lunch. Drummer, I think it's in my car. I'm quite confident it has been sitting inside my glove box the whole time. I'm not fooled by Tweeter's girl. I knew him long before he ever became a Jersey girl. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell. Now the town of Jersey City is oh my God, drum.
I'm sitting in a gambling club called the Lion's Den. The TV set was blown up, every bit of it is gone. Ever since the nightly news show that the Monkey Man was on.
What are we talking discs? Yeah. Tell about whatever you want.
No more opportunity here, everything's been done. Sometimes I think of
What?
Twitter,
I don't know.
sometimes I think of Jam.
What?
Sometimes I don't think about nothing but the Monkey Man. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when
Yeah, Biz, they're both there. They're both about the same. I think the 2 lines were right before the 3 line. That's dope, Quap. Drum, I don't know what I said to make you say what, but I got your stuff. I was also trying to think about something, but I can't remember what the hell I was thinking about either. Was I saying something? The fuck was I talking about? Now you got me questioning myself. Hey, this worked. Can I tell you though, after about, I think this thing is like, I forget, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5, whatever it is, of a timer. I think it's 3 minutes. I could put this thing back in and go at it again. It did get better. I will. You know what? Let's go back at it one more time. Let's see. You can. They said you can double use pods. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I don't remember what my brain was in the process of thinking, Drum. But we're gonna do the lunch thing, and then we'll figure it out while we're there. Yeah. Boofing? With a funnel. Oh, I got a funnel. No, I don't really. But that's not what we're gonna do. But yeah. I might try and bring a few friends with. See if Biz wants to go with us, maybe. Maybe we'll try and get Seymour involved. Maybe Wapo even. Maybe even Dudley. Maybe even a Dudley Dawson. You know? Donde? A little lunch session with fucking the drum. Because he's a fucking beady ass Biz, you know? Yeah, a little session lunch thing. Drum, don't let this mother. We'll smack the shit out of him when we see him. That's all that needs to happen. No, no, not Golden Corral, please. Unfortunately. Yeah, like real food. Maybe we'll go try to overspend some money on some egg omelets or something. Excellent. That's, you know, that's really cute of you, Guap. What the hell's a runny yolk? This thing's like a hand warmer right now. You know, those hand warmers. This has got to be what they're using inside that thing. Is. Oh, you know, we can make a song. I love that. I'm into that, Guap. Ain't scaring me never. Amazing fire. Oh, it's so true, Drum. Yeah. I know 2 people in my life that don't like eggs. And they're people that, like, I'll probably like, you know, I can't, like, get rid of them. You know what I mean? Love them. Love them. Great people. Oh, even another one, you know? There's actually multiple people in my life that are, and good people, good, strong. That's what I'm saying. Should be cheaper because they don't want them. Anywho, for any form of holler. Bacon's $11. Bacon pancakes, bro. You just making plain pancakes now, and not them ones where you gotta add shit to it. You're just making them simple ones. You gotta add the water to. Man, I hear it. Sorry. Looks like ramen. And only the American stuff, because the other stuff's going to be too expensive, tariffed up. Infused candy bacon. Yes, please. Holy shit. Gary, don't talk about yourself like that, alright? You're not a little piggly wiggly. Alright, you're a nice guy. And to just talk about yourself being high like that is not okay. Alright? You're a I'm just fucking around. Hey, oh, John, welcome back. We're missing you, bro. What about tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow? Yep. Okay, you guys are doing. Got it. Alright, Grand Bacon go. Shit, hell no, Garrett. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Well, okay, so, like, has anybody gone to the butcher lately? I went to, I was up in Michigan the other day, and I stopped into a Wagyu place. It's like a Wagyu farmer, and it's American Wagyu, obviously, and they supply Wagyu to the building that the White House people eat inside of. So, like, pretty much supplying fucking steaks to, I forgot what they said, the last 4 or something presidents or some shit like that. I was like, that's pretty neat. But yeah, so, but I was surprised by how affordable things seemed direct from the, like, farm. Like, I literally stopped and I was like, whoa, what is this? It was like the farm, you know? Anyway. You know, John, you're not lying. He went to go get some milk, and now he brought the milk back. Thanks, John. You're a damn good dad, you know? You look at the butcher by sticking your head up a bull's ass. No, but it's your bull. Oh, yeah. You can get a good butcher by sticking a... Yeah, no, that's not it. Meat and terps. Kind of awesome shit's going on there. Well, friends, it's been a lovely day. March 22nd, whoever has time, you should go to O'Neill's in Lombard. You'll see 2 great bands performing. Oh, Carol Stream's not that far away from Lombard. Yeah, and I think I'm going to be in Michigan again that weekend. So, we'll see. I think it's like some Easter celebration or something. So, it's a pre thing, you know, because I don't know what day everything is. Yeah, wow, that would be awesome. Anita and Lucy, hello to you two. Drum, I really did. I swear to God. My friend literally sent me a text message the other day. He said, "This is your friend, right? You should go to this." And I was like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah, we should." And I actually want to. But oh yeah. No, what's up, Drum? When are we getting some, like, mastered shit, some real recorded music here. I'm getting. I need a album drop over here. I think the only thing right to do is probably hit this Puffco one more time and then, you know, head to bed. I think it's that time. We're getting later in the night. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'd like another hit with my friends. And then make sure everybody gets to O'Neill's in Lombard the 22nd. Hang out. Listen to two great bands play. Genuinely mean that with all my heart for one of them. I don't know that I've heard the other one play, but
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I'll be for a walk, I'll be for a walk on a winter's day, on a winter's day. I'll be safe and warm, safe and warm.
Drum, that's not a bad thing to have going on, actually, maybe. I like that.
Such a winter's day, I stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees.
Oh, I can't wait.
I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the call. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming, California dreaming on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk, I've been for a walk on a winter's day, on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her, I could leave today, I could leave today. California dreaming.
Yeah, Biz. I'm not. Listen. Biz. All right. Let me promise you this, okay? If I do not. Oh, listen, both of you, right now. If I am not employed next week on Thursday night, I will play games, okay? I will do like I used to do. I'll go the first hour giving some serious talks about my weed life and everything, all the Tony Robbins shit that you could ever come up with. Wait, is it Tony Robbins? Wait, is that what? Oh, Christopher Robbins. All right, no, we're good. What dispensary we working at? Yeah. No, I'm not working at another dispensary, I don't think. I want to work on the cultivation side of in sales. I want to like go represent a badass brand and help them start to succeed the proper way in the market and like, you know, just represent quality. Be good at what you do and then let me be the person who goes out there and makes sure that everybody else knows how fucking good you are. And I've got, you know, I love this shit, right? All you do is, man, that's the truth, man. I do remember that, Biz, and you're getting mad.
If I didn't tell her, I could leave today. I could leave today.
I'd be lying if I told you I didn't semi look into it. Not that there's a yeah, an account manager type brand rep thing. I kind of applied for it, but I also I might back out of that thing because I don't want to be a brand rep as much as I want to be a salesperson. Like the immediate difference is smoking and choking. The immediate difference is standing around in people's shops trying to bullshit people about our product, right? There's a truth behind the quality of something, and as a longtime member of this market, I would not represent something I didn't believe in, right? Like if I thought you had a shit product from the beginning, nah. Cheers to all of you, my friends. Happy Thursday. Thank you again for being here always.
Your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Wanna see my picture on the cover? Stone. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother? Yeah. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone? That's a very, very good idea. Hey, I know how rock and roll. Oh, that's beautiful. We got a lot of little teenage a lot of groupies who do anything to say. We got a genuine.
And here's the thing. I want the rest of you, because I think there's 7. It says Biz and Drummer too. The rest of you that are here next week on Thursday, if those 2 suckers aren't here and I'm about ready to play some games and shit, and they're not even the ones here, you know what I mean? Whop. You know what? We're gonna take the over/under of how many of them show up. Ooh, Sunday would be great. Yeah, Biz is in trouble. Biz is about to be down $20 on Sunday. I feel bad for the guy. Like a glutton for punishment. I'm pretty sure if you're paying for it, I don't know. But played 3 rounds since then. That's fine. I'll be surprised if I even get one more throw in. Oh shit! Boom bap boom bap. Oh, you're wild, bro. Yeah, it's all right. But I've been struggling for a while, and just there have been a few connection points, and everything is going better right now. So we'll just take the win while we're winning. All right. That said, next Thursday, can I get a show of hands who would be down to play a few games? I know Drummer and Biz. Seymour, you get down with some games. Gare Bear, Dudley, Guapo, John Voight, maybe a little. Ooh, a Disc Golf Valley to start things? Jeez Louise. Alright. We can maybe do a throwback Thursday. Oh yeah, John, you're in the car. Okay. But we can still, there's still you can just interact in the chat. I don't know if you have to play games as much, but like, okay. I respect that. There are people who don't have so we can get down on some Disc Golf Valley right now. Down here. I mean, some of that game shit, that gets funny. We got some funny stuff. I don't even know. I'm gonna try and open this really quick. Business even opens right now. I probably gotta sign into stream or into Steam. I got this. Oh, come on. Fine. Oh, dude, nope. Gotta sign in. Can't remember the fucking password. Can't figure it out. Too much going on right now. Ooh, I like that, John. I like that. We can maybe get some old school. What if we got like a Fro in here? Oh man, get a little G Googler himself. We get a little Chase Mang in here maybe. Just give him enough heads up. There's a chance. This thing said QR code. I might be able to. I think it's signed in.
I don't know if I need you, but ooh, I gotta find out.
Where in the fuck is that at?
Ooh, I want you. I don't know if I need you, but ooh, I gotta find out. Can we find out? Ooh, I want you. I don't know if I need you, but ooh, I gotta find out.
Oh my god. It's too annoying. It's too annoying. I don't even know. I can't even sign in. I don't even know. Why would my password not be what my password is? I can't even like think of what the fuck else would it be? This is made within the time frame of me changing all of my passwords into like being brilliant.
I won't ever slack up, punk. You better back up, try and play the role, and you're the whole crew. Like, get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up towards the ceiling, mugs let the funk flow. Someone's talking junk, yo, I'll bust them in the eye, man, I'll take the punk's toe. Feeling funkin', ass in the trunkin'. I got more
How do you figure it out? Anyway, I might be down to. I'll hit you up privately here in a few minutes. And you're about to get smoked really quick. Yeah, there you go, Bob. Out for the night. Love you and love you too. Okay, I'm going again for real now. Nope. Yep, y'all are beating me to it. I was on the way out also. what y'all should know is that I hope you strike peace when you seek it. I hope you find love when you need it, and I hope you can cope when you feel it. You guys are some bad mofos. I love the fucks out of all of you. And thanks for being here. Thanks for spending your time with me. Enjoy the rest of your night. Don't forget.
Avocado, 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 potato, 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 potato.
Hey, fentanyl ain't no good. Hey, fentanyl ain't no good. Hey, fentanyl ain't no good.
That fentanyl ain't no good. Good night, y'all. Let's all, for real, if anybody's down for a lunch sometime next week, let's all do it. Let me figure out the schedule here, and let's do it. But yeah, Drum, Dudley, John, if you're in, you're down. Seymour, Guab, Biz. Yeah, let's do this thing. Anybody, literally anybody. Talk to y'all soon, and I hope y'all have a great week. Remember one thing, it's all about the love. And y'all know, you got it from me. You got a friend in me. Got a friend in me. Whenever you're down, don't you frown, 'cause you got a friend in me. Anyway, hugs, and not really drugs, but hugs and a doink for anybody who needs. All right, talk to y'all soon. Peace. Happy 11/11. Damn, Gare Bear, that's what I'm talking about. We're almost there. You're an awesome fella, and everybody, miss you already. Good night. Bye. Oh, 11/11. Good night. Make wishes.